So good day everyone. We are on our second week. So today we're going to discuss about technology-based art, its elements, characteristic, and adaptation. So our lesson objectives for this week, first, we're going to identify the art elements in the technology-based production arts, recognize the distinct characteristic of modern arts in terms of production and functionality range of audience reach. Second, name the country's pride 21st century Filipino digital artists. And third, describe how they were influenced by the technology trend. So artworks that are computer generated and or manipulated are essentially a technology based art. So whenever we use our available devices, cell phone, laptops, it's technology based art. Way back, traditional visual artists use actual brushes, palettes, paints, inks, and natural pigments applied to the paper, canvas, or fabric, stucco walls, and ceilings. At present, computer artists utilize the expanding powers of image manipulation programs and applications to make their works appear in an entire range of media, whether as a physical output or a virtual experience. In the early 1960s, digital or computer art first came on the scene. So we have the digital arts. So these are the work of art or a technique that incorporates digital technology into the creative or presenting process, which is known as the digital art. Since the 1960s, numerous labels for the process have been used, including computer art and multimedia art. Digital art is classified as part of the larger category of new media art. Understandably, this was due to the technology that was constantly developing and that became available at that time. Thus, the early experimenters were not necessarily artists, but engineers and scientists who had access to experience with the hardware needed. It was they who began to recognize the potential of artistic expression through the application of scientific and mathematical principles. In fact, even in the sample works presented here in our lesson, we will going to have a note strong scientific or mathematical look and feel to the creation of many digital artists. So Filipino illustrators earned quite a reputation for their talents and were highly in demand in this field. Likewise, Filipino artists in our country were influenced by the technology trend in art. However, this was more in the commercial sphere. From the 1960s to the 1990s, their computer generated works were primarily geared towards illustrating international comic books. They eventually became equally sought after as animators or illustrators for some of the major film production companies in the United States, as well as for animated television series produced in the different countries. So we have Antonio Gorordo. He was 55 years old digital artist who used traditional painting tools and techniques for several years. He was inspired by the works of Ang Kyok, Kiyokok, and Jose Hoya. In 2010, he discovered the art of digital painting, where he created these pieces using Adobe Photoshop, a popular photo editing software during the time and up to now. He believes digital art is the new creative frontier, offering limitless possibilities and accessibility. He encourages artists and art lovers to embrace new technologies in making arts. So this is an example of Antonio Gorordo artwork. So this is a morning prayer mixed media on canvas and that created in 2016. Next, we have Anina Rubio, famous visual artist in the Philippines, a muralist and a digital artist. She worked in top brands like Keds, Guess, Kate Spade, and National Bookstore or the NBS. If you're familiar with the calligraphy, Anina Rubio was popular for that artwork. So he is a multidisciplinary visual artist that aims to motivate others to care for the environment by making works that show nature's beauty. She is concerned in minimizing waste and being sustainable when creating art by using bamboo, found artifacts, and upcycled materials. So this is an example of the different artworks of Anina Rubio wherein you can see also in her social media. platform. So next, aside from the Philippines, there are different renowned artists, digital artists. And we have Jean-Pierre Hebert, independent artist of drawing, mixed media, and algorithmic art, a co-founder of Algoris in the 1995 with Ramon Verosco. He's a pioneer in the field of computer art, merging traditional art media and techniques, platters, software, and custom-built devices to produce original artwork. So this is an example of Jean-Pierre Hebert artwork, the Ulysse. A leaf sun traces and sounds over a mahogany plinth. Traditional Japanese Zen gardens were the source of inspiration for this piece. Time becomes an important part of the piece as the sun trace moves at a leisurely, peacefully contemplative pace. Tracing sand or drawing on paper takes time and has its own rhythms. By integrating place, time, and sound, I have also looked into the possibilities of producing and synthesizing music. So the present version of the Ulysses is a study of the rules that permit exploration of the continuum. The mahogany plinth was made by Victor Dinovi. Motion control was assisted by David Bothman, and the music was created with the help of Lanis Zanos. And we also have Ronald Ron Davis, American painter, which his work was associated with abstract illusionism, geometric, lyrical abstraction, shape canvas painting, color filled painting, hard edge painting, and 3D computer graphics. He uses two-dimensional, three-dimensional, and digital space. He is behind nearly 70 solo exhibitions and hundreds of group exhibitions. So this is an example of Ron Davis artwork, which is The Ring in 1968, and the style is hard edge painting, shows optical illusion or op art, and the genre of his artwork was abstract. So aside from the digital arts, so we have the technology based art. The 21st century artworks are mostly created with different digital art forms such as mobile phone art, computer generated image, the digital photography, digital painting, and video games with the aid of different software and application in of using a variety of gadgets. So the technology-based art is essentially computer-generated or modified visual arts. Modern digital artists make masterpieces using the ever-expanding capabilities of image alteration tools and software, which may be displayed in a variety of mediums, whether as a physical product or a virtual experience. Today's computer artists employ the ever-expanding powers of image manipulation and programs, and also the application in your devices to create their works, which can appear in an entire range of media. At the time we have cell phones, laptops, social media, online platforms, it helps us to speed up the works. And mobile phone art is a type of digital art that utilizes modern technologies. Traditional art uses traditional paint and brushes to sketch and produce various forms of art. Hence, it's also known as technology art. This type of art is very popular nowadays and users love it when it is used. But one thing we will not lose, even we have this online, we have these available gadgets or devices, it is to learn and face the reality and be part of the learning experience that is real and more meaningful. Since we have this mobile phone art, the medium of this art form is to use your cell phone, mobile, or your available mobile. So the art and the mobile phone delves into some of today's most innovative works done by artists employing cell phone technology. Camera phones, the video phones, global location system by means of Bluetooth, ringtone sounds, messaging are all used in these works. So by means of the mobile phone art, you are able to change the way we do things today and can do a wide range of things. A means of personal expression and artistic creativity, used for school projects or reports that require combining images, incorporating text, or even including simple animation, which is essential tool for most people. Use mobile phone cameras to capture spontaneity of the moment and gives birth to a new art form called the mobile photography. So under the technology-based art, aside from the mobile phone art, we have the computer-generated image. This is the application of the field of computer graphics. So the 3D computer graphics to special effects, CGI, or the computer-generated images used in films, television programs, and commercials, and in printed media. The CGI can be used as a basic upgrade, such as adding layers, adding effects of fog to the skyline, or towers to improve the layout of the city, or the layout of the scene, or the background. It can also be utilized to produce unearthly effects and push the boundaries of filmmaking if done right. The CGI used for visual effects because the quality is often higher and the effects are more controllable than other physical based processes, such as building miniatures for effects shots or hiring extras for crowd scenes, and because it allows the creation of images that would otherwise be impossible to create. The computer generated images can be used as an application of computer graphics to create images in art, print media, video games, television programs, commercials, and videos. Visual scenes may be dynamic or static. It can be two-dimensional or three-dimensional, and used in foreign movies like The Avatar, The Pirates of the Caribbean, The Avengers, Incredible Hulk, and other movies pa. So rather of an exposure on photographic film, we have the digital photography. So we uses cameras containing arrays of electronic photodetectors to produce images focused by a lens, as opposed to an exposure on photographic film. The captured images are digitized and stored as a computer file ready for further digital processing, viewing, electronic, publishing, or digital painting. The photographs are scanned and saved as a computer file, which can then be used for digital processing, publishing, or you can post it in your social media or your different online platforms. So, what are the advantages in digital photography? So, it can capture, create, edit, and share digital images or photographs. Primary function is to record history, the whole series of past events connected with someone or something, equate history with writing, provide electronic or computer-based photography services, mainly used to create, publish, or use digital photographs on computers and or the internet. Then also outcome or output is stored in a bitmap format or the BMP. Or you can also use the JPEG or the JPG. The resolution of a point and shoot camera, which is often 12 to 12 megapixel, is a high enough resolution for large prints. A digital camera is usually lighter in weight than a film camera or the DSLR. And we also have the memory cards that are tiny, that they don't require much storage space. Camera is the main medium or the main device that we use to capture photos. This is a device for recording an image of an object on a light sensitive surface. It is essentially a light tight box with an aperture to admit light focus onto a sensitized film or plate. We use camera for documentation, recording our daily life, a picture that tells hundreds of reasons. And these are the top paid photography application for Android and iOS. So we have the Afterlight, the Retrica, the PixArt, the Paper Camera, the Camera Ringo, Facetune, the Photo Editor Pro, the Lipix, the Ucam, the Photo Editor, Photo Studio Pro, and the Camera FV5. So if we have the best tools or best apps in capturing photo, we have also the app in editing photo. So we have the VSCO, the PS Express, the Photoshop Mix, the Photoshop Fix, Lightroom, PixArt, the Facetune 2, the Fonto, and the Darkroom. So more creative control with the digital photography. With the digital photo, you can touch up and enhance your images using your computer or your photo editing software in your cell phone, in your mobile. Instant and simple photo sharing. So you can easily attach it in your email, or you can easily post it or you can immediately post it in your Facebook, in your Instagram, or in your Twitter, and it allows you to share it immediately. Aside from CGI, digital arts, and the digital photography, we have the video games. So video games or computer game is an electronic game that uses a user interface or input device to create visual feedback, such as joystick, controller, keyboard, or motion sensing device. A visual display device such as a TV, monitor, touchscreen, or virtual reality headset displays this feedback. Video games can be beneficial when used in moderation. For example, action games improve your reflexes and fast thinking. Games containing riddles and puzzles, on the other hand, can help with problem solving. It depends on the game you're playing, but it's excellent for you if you don't get addicted. In addition, the majority of the violence is due to the irresponsible parents and also irresponsible parents who allow their children to play games that are clearly intended for a more mature audience. And Minecraft is said to be the number one video game of all time because it was open to all ages and can easily adapt to the game. And another technology-based art is the digital painting. This is the process of painting on a tablet or your cell phone or any available devices that you have in making artwork digitally. So that is digital painting. This is accomplished using painting software that uses brushes in the same way that conventional painting does. Digital painting is making an artwork digitally. You can use the device you have, and in a snap, you immediately have an artwork or a masterpiece with the help of the available application or software in your mobile because of the use of technology. Through digital art or digital painting, students can choose from a larger variety of colors more quickly and efficiently than in traditional drawing. Individuals can use social media to stay in touch with friends and family. That's why we have this what we call video technology and the social media purposes. So this is to provide new platform for video materials which is targeting the netizens of today. You can also produce videos that are constantly uploaded to online platforms. So like the YouTube, you can listen to the music video or you can watch the music video. You can have the dance cover. You can have the stage performances or live performances. It provides tutorials of all kinds of recipe to documentation to new clips to marriage proposal, educational, or entertainment purposes. Some people will use social media to network and find job prospects, connect with others all over the world who share similar interests, and share their own thoughts and feelings and insight. So these are some of the personalities, influencers, or YouTubers or bloggers that we see on different or various social media platforms that brings fun, inspiration, and help every citizen. So what is vlogging or the imaging video? So the vlogging is an example of an imaging video or a video technology wherein that you are capturing a video, a blog that made up entirely of a video blog. A vlog posts are created by creating a video of yourself or an event, uploading it to the internet and publishing it within a post on your blog. That is the vlogging. So, vlog is a personal website or social media account where a person regularly posts short videos. A video blog, sometimes known as videolog or the vlog, is sort of blog in which most or all of the content is in the video format. Vlog posts entail making a video of yourself talking about a certain topic, such as reporting on or evaluating a product or an event. So nowadays, we use our social media to have progress, to earn, have development plan, to advertise, to make strategies, and in marketing. That's why I make a three insights about our lesson. And mine as well, if you're going to remember these three takeaways. One, in every student's life, social media plays a vital role. Accessing information, providing information, and communicating via social media is frequently easier and more convenient. Second, with the rapidly changing world along with the technology, it is necessary to accept and adopt it fully. And last, before you post anything in your social media sites, consider what you are doing. Thank you and have a great day.